Hello there everybody, you are the audience, my name is SuperSonicBlur and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Star Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time, we finished off almost all of the legendaries that are available to us in in Star Sapphire. Now we're moving over to Rootle Ruby, just to go ahead and clean those up. We've got 4 for us today, and hopefully, everything's gonna go fine. The one thing I have noticed is, I have no idea why it's doing this. Some of the Pokemon that are available are definitely wrong. And I'll show you the easiest way how I can show that it's definitely wrong is, well, first of all, I think they use that because the way that the game is, they think you have the Latias, but that's fine. The way I can definitely show you that it's wrong is, if we look at our Mirage spot. The Mirage spots are very, 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 very wrong. Where's it gone? Was it Mirage? Was it ever there before? There it is, yes. They're a little wrong, to say the least. As far as I can tell, they're meant to be the same as in the original Aurus. Here, though, they're slightly wrong. As you might be able to tell, this has a Jirachi, Volcarona, a Volcanion that are available here. Now, obviously, I am not taking either of those, and if when I turn around I accidentally encounter one, I am, not picking that up because that's wrong. But, yeah, something's wrong with those. So, yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to get a Mirage encounter in this episode. We'll have to start doing that next time, but for now, we've got to go ahead and get a few Pokemon for us. And, yeah. I haven't shown you the team yet, that's one thing, but we'll do that when we make our way to Seymourval. We're going to go with Seymourval first. You can probably guess what's in the party based on some of the things you're seeing around us. But, yeah. We've got, like I said, 4 to go. We're going to start off here with the first, and that will be Ho-Oh. But the team, if we have a quick look at that, that is thing. You can see as well, look at, like, Seymourval. It's like, hey, it's talking about, like, everything here, and it's like, that's not what those are at all, and it isn't in normal Rootle Ruby either, so yeah, anyway, if we go and have a look at the team, we have Dilong, Callius, Kion, Psyche, Villiers, and Thoth, because we need 4 of those, the other 2 we don't, but, yeah, choice band. Dilong is our False Swipes user. Dilong will be our False Swipes user for most of this, I believe. Callius is here because we need them. They are going to be learning Thunder Wave in this instance because we need someone to Thunder Wave. Kion is here because Kion is tanky, and so we'll be able to tank up stuff. And Psyche, Thoth, and Villiers are here because we will need them when things go on. So, first things first, let's go ahead and surf. And we should be able to go on up here. Yes, thank you, Seal. I know. The bell is ringing. Yes, I have the bell, like I said before when we got Lugia. I was going to give myself that because I want to do this way. So yes, a mysterious ring is floating in the air. How no one else has seen it, we don't know, but the presence seems to be lurking within. Would you like to examine it? Yes, I would. Plop! A Ho-Oh has appeared. It gets its music as well. Wonderful track. So the Ho-Oh with pressure. This Ho-Oh will know, if I scroll back to do the thing to find it, Sunny Day, Fire Blast, Sacred Fire, and Punishment. So what we're going to do is we're going to False Swipes, and we're going to try and make it, we're going to hope it does Sunny Day. Ooh, that's good. And a crit does that, so that's nice. Ho-Oh use Safeguard. Why does this thing have Safeguard? Okay. I think some things have gotten messed up a fair bit. Ho-Oh. Let's have a look at Ho-Oh, because I think it might be using its regular move pool right now. Which is a thing, so let's see. No, it just knows Safeguard for some reason. Which is a level 18 move. I guess, oh no, it's got Recovery, Extra Sensory, Calm Mind, and Safeguard. Okay. Okay, so it's got only Extra Sensory as a damaging move. This is very interesting, and not at all a good thing. Okay. That is unfortunate. But yeah, it should have Sacred Day. It should have Fire Blast, Sunny Day, Sacred Fire, and such. But it doesn't, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and Thunder Wave. Oh, that's right. It's got Recover as well. Bollocks. Right. Well, this is at least the good news. It's got Recover. But yeah, we're just gonna hold down Thunder Wave. We'll wait till Safeguard is done because we want to Thunder Wave this thing. Use Thunder Wave, protected by Safeguard. Use Safeguard, but it failed. Team's no longer protected by Safeguard, which means I can Thunder Wave it. Okay, that's good. Thunder Wave is done. That's good. It's paralyzed. Used Ancient Power. Why does it have Ancient Power? What? Oh wait, hang on. I'm looking at level Generation 8. I'm not looking at the right thing. So yeah, Punishment, Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, Sunny Day, but it's got extra sensory in there. I'm so confused. It's got Ancient Power as well. I have no idea what's going on right now. Something's very fucky wucky. But, hey, so it's got Ancient Power, extra sensory, Safeguard. Now, bear in mind, Safeguard's a level 65 move, Ancient Power is a level 57 move, and Extra Sensory is level 23. It doesn't even make sense on that regard. I have no idea what this thing's going to hit me with. This is incredibly scary now. I'm scared. I'm very scared. That's not good. Used Punishment. So it's got Punishment, Ancient Power, Extra Sensory. I'm so confused. Wait, did it not hit me with Extra Sensory the first time? Is it just I don't know what's going on. Life is confusing and I'm scared. Oh gods. Still, used Punishment, that's fine. Yeah. Alright. Well, it wouldn't be a boring episode if we knew everything that was gonna happen. At least this way we don't. We'll call that a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. But here we are, eh? Here we are. So yeah. Keon can tank this up for days. There's absolutely no worries about doing any of that. So now, Ho-Oh, a brilliant golden red look. What do we want to put you in? I'd love a ball that's got the blue, red, and sorry, not blue, the green, red, and yellow in it. But unfortunately, that just doesn't exist, I don't believe. I'm not going to put you in a Dusk Ball because that would be ironic. Yeah, let's have a look at you. So you are the Rainbow Pokemon. I want a Rainbow Pokeball. We don't really have any of those. There's the Heal Ball, which looks awful, so we're not going to use that. There's the Luxury Ball, which definitely sits the color frame the best. So I think it's got to be a Luxury Ball, really. Okay then, so, Ho-Oh, you already have shown a brilliant display of dazzling beauty here before us. I hope that this is fine. But what are you trying to get me to learn here? That's the question. Let's read some of its dex entries. Legend claimed this Pokemon flies the world skies continuously on its magnificent 7-colored wings. Its body glows in 7 colors. A rainbow is said to leave behind where it flies. Glows in 7 colors. Its feathers glow. Well, I wonder then. Are you asking me to show a dazzling display of beauty and brilliance to be able to work with you? Is that what it is? It is the beauty of showing the color. No. I used Ancient Power. That's fine. Now, it is super effective, but it's not going to do much to us, and we're okay with that. Yeah, we're okay with that. Okay, then. Promised eternal happiness. It is the Rainbow Pokemon. Perhaps you and the whole episode here are part of the challenge of learning to adapt on the fly. You cannot know everything. Or perhaps it simply wants to show wants someone to recognize the brilliance and beauty in it. Maybe that is what it's after. Is that what you're asking me to do? Is to be able to learn to see the beauty of others, to recognize their strengths, their potential, and understand them as a being? It might just be on them. Oh good, recover. We almost forgot that you had recover. Right, can I even hit this thing? The answer is yes, but I have to switch for that. Well, let's get the catch calc up. Catch calc. Alright. Hello, level 50. It's currently on 50% HP. We know that because it's there. We know it's paralyzed. Show all your Pokemon's levels 100. Its current turn 1000. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. I don't have any timables either. I've just realized as well. I didn't buy any of those because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. We don't want to use we don't want to just rely on timables the whole time. That would just be you know, a waste. I mean, timable is one of my favorites. It's like up there with the Premier Ball. I think Premier Ball is my favorite. Second favorite is timable. You bastard! Of course you use recover 2 turns in a row. How many things does recover have? How many things does recover have? 10. So it's used 2, it's used 3, it's used 3 of those. We've got 7 more of those to go through. And that's fine, we'll full swipes you down. Yeah. There's 4. And this is fine. So yeah. I don't understand what this thing's move pool is right now. That's so confusing. Landed another crit, good. Paralyzed and can't move. Alright. It's no longer protected by safeguard. Hey, watch me switch out into Keon and it use recover. I'm calling it now. That's what it's gonna do. Aren't you? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna use recover. And I'm gonna hate you for it. I'm gonna absolutely hate you for it. Go on. Do it. I called it! Well, I guess we're gonna stall this thing out of those then. It's times like this I wish this was hard vodka. It's not neat vodka. It's not. It's just water. Still. Paralyzed and can't move. Good. Good. So I think we're on 5 recovers. And that's fine by me. Yeah. Use safeguard. It's fine. We've already paralyzed you, so there's no issue with that. You know what? Since we're in that state, we're going to go ahead and do this again with the luxury ball. I definitely think we are onto something here, though, with the idea of recognition of beauty with something, the inner beauty of a being. However, the moment I mention of a being, Ho-Oh gets very upset. So, yeah, alright, well, that's another recover, which I believe is on 6, so that's all good. It failed, that's fine. So now, let's do it again. You don't want me to recognize the beauty of others. You want me to recognize the beauty of you. That's the thing that you were on about. Yeah. See, because I got really happy when I first did it. When I first did the initial part, it was, and I was beseeching to it. Perhaps that is what you're asking of me, is to recognize to being humble and recognizing of someone else. Your beauty, your strength. No. I made that one about me, didn't I? Yeah. Kind of made it about me by praising you, so you don't like that. Anyway, no longer protected by safeguard again. That is number 7 or 8. Not sure, but false swipes is the only move we need. That's why we use choice bands. But yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I think one of the things that'd be interesting to do would be to, you could probably do that, would be, you could use Trick to force it to only use a certain move. So you take like a choice band or something, you trick it, give it the choice band, then it's only using that move for the rest of the time, then you trick it out of it once you know you've stalled it on the PP on that. That could be an interesting way of working it. You wouldn't hit it then at that point, so you just basically trick it into only using certain moves at that point. I wonder if that could be something that someone would do at any point. I mean, that might be something we do towards a fight later on, like we might use that strategy, but I don't think for this it's going to be necessary. Still, Ho-Oh, I see your radiant splendid, your glory, everything you are, nah, didn't like that. Okay. That's 8 or 9 on the recover, which is good for us. Perhaps that is what you want me to do. Is it's not about, obviously when I have tarnished you by that, you've then recovered almost instantly. You want to be shown in all your resplendent glory, in your perfected beauty of this form. That is what you want to show. You don't want to be tarnished by some, image like that. Okay, that's what it wants. It wants at full health. Oh boy. Okay, well, if you want to be at full health, then at full health you will be. Let us see if that's what you want. Well, at least at the halfway mark. You don't want to go sat in some lowly form being defeated and feeling you need to beg towards it. Did you? No, didn't think so. You safeguard, but it failed. You want to be there because it's your choice. And ultimately it is your choice if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do anything. That said, it would be nice if you got in sooner rather than later. It's paralyzed, no longer protected by safeguard. Because whilst you do have your resplendent glory, your beauty, your brilliance shining throughout the sky, I will tarnish that. I will pluck those feathers from you should you misbehave and knock it in a damn bowl. Or perhaps that is what you are worried about. Perhaps that is something you're worried about. I will still let you go and do those things. This isn't you are going to be locked away in a box forever. You will still see the sky. You will still go and bring the resplendent joy that you have for others. And there's probably either 9 or 10 on recover. Now you're at full HP. Let us see if that is enough for you. The lowest chance possible for this situation. But is that what you wanted? Is that something you were interested in, is being shown in your resplendent... It was! It was! I told you! I called it and I knew it! It wanted to be caught when it was at full health because it didn't want to look like it had been sullied in any way. That was a 2% chance and it said yes to it. After everything else, you cannot tell me that these birds, that these legendaries don't have a criteria to them. That's 100% confirmed at this point. Now let's give you a nickname. Bennu is an ancient Egyptian deity linked with the sun, creation, and rebirth. He may have been the original inspiration for the Phoenix legends that developed in Greek mythology. And according to Egyptian mythology, Bennu was a self-created being said to have played a role in the creation of the world. He is said to be the Ba of Ra and have enabled the creative actions of Atum. The deity was said to have flown over the waters of Nun and that existed before creation, landing on a rock that issuing a call that determined the nature of creation. He was also a symbol of rebirth and therefore was associated with Osiris. A brilliant being that legends of the Phoenix arose from Bennu. Also as well, tip of the hat to our Pokémon Black Nuzlocke that went off, where we had a Ho-Oh instead of a Reshiram, which was quite fun. Still, Bennu, let's go and put you in Mount Pengali for now, and I think, given the way that things are working, I will be changing up the some of the team for some of the things, because Dilong, we will need a False Swipes user and a Thunder Wave user. But if we can get out 1 or 2 Pokemon before then, that'd be fine. And given the fact that I don't know what these Pokemon's moves are going to be, I would like to be as tanky as possible, to say the least. But this also means as well that we can have a stop on over, have a look in Slateport, and see how Bennu looks. So we'll just go ahead and save the game. Saved, all good. Now we just have to go and open up PK Hex. Open PK Hex. There we go. Okay, so, organizing the boxes. Bennu, Punishment, Ancient Power, Safeguard, and Recover. That's a move pool I don't have any idea how this thing has, but it has it, so that's the thing, like, genuinely, how could you have that move pool? Because if you're, on this, if we look at this, Generation 6, Recover is a move you learn at 71. Safeguard is a move you learn. So was this thing supposed to, like, looking at, like, level 71? He's got recover, safeguard, ancient power, punishment. I'm so confused. Anyway, impish nature is one that I don't know off the top of my head. But let's have a look at these IVs. Okay. So, 25 HP, 31 attack, 31 defense, 8 special attack, 31 special defense, and 6 speed, with impish nature being minus special attack, up defense. That is okay. It's not the best, not the worst, to say the least. So, very tanky looking Pokemon, like really decent bulk to it. Flying Fire is a very interesting type, covers its ice weakness from the flying with the fire, covers its ground weakness from the fire with the flying. Does have a 4 times weakness to rock though, but yeah, that's quite interesting. So, what we've learned here is that these Pokemon are going to have move pools based off of levels. What that level is, I don't know yet. Still, not bad at all, Bennu. Now I just want to go ahead and look at what I want to do when it comes to, towards our Pokemon then. I think, that Aphrodite is probably better to bring with us than Hyon, just because we've got Recover and Aqua Ring, and that's going to be very useful for us. Why do you have sorry. Yeah, I looked at Marvel Scale and thought it was Wonder Scale or Multi-Scale, and I was like, what? I was so confused, but no, that's all good. I thought it was messing with that. So yes, that's good. You can go there. You can come back on the team. Dichlong, we do need someone who can use false swipes. That's definitely important, but I wonder if it would be better if we had something else. I think that see, I'm looking at like some of these other things. It's like it's probably fine to use them. Probably it shouldn't be too much of a problem in that instance. We just don't use we don't use cast form. I could, if I really wanted to, put these 3 away, and that would be the safest thing. It's gonna suck for editing, but I am gonna do that because there is no reason to be messing around with this. We'll get them, and then we'll come back and put them on the party anyway, so it's fine. What do we do? This is a very good question. I think we bring Titsmitl as another tank. That will be fine. I think if we want to do something there like that, we could also as well bring Yoshmanganda for Intimidates. That could be very useful. We could also as well bring Portunus. I think Portunus should be fine on the team as well. So let's see, we've got a False Swipes user, we've got Tank, Pseudo Tank, and Intimidate as well. Could be quite useful. Now I just need to go through and give them all items and such. Okay, and that should now do it. I'm not going to give an item to Callius because we're not going to use you. Titsmitl is going to keep the Assault Vest because that's still fine. Aphrodite with leftovers is fine. Portunus, Citrus Berry because I don't really need to give you the big root. Bright Powder on Yoshmanganda, and that should be fine. So yeah, we'll come back for dealing with that space-time continuum issue, and for now we'll just go ahead and fly on into another Eye of the Storm. Perhaps this is the repercussions from you know, messing around with time, or maybe it's one of those things where it's like isn't there a thing in the Pokemon like lore where it's like, hey, these Pokemon, you really shouldn't have too many of them together because their power will like causes problems or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's fly headfirst on in to the second storm and find ourselves a Tornadus. Now, if Tornadus is having the moveset that it should have in here, then it should have Extrasensory, Agility, Air Slash, and Crunch. I don't know if it's gonna have that, but we'll find out, to say the least. Hopefully it does, but chances are, if the other one was level 73, it should be Hurricane, Rain Dance, Tailwind, and Crunch. So, we'll deal with that as we need to. Right, Pokemon. We now need to switch to Portunus. Should have really healed up the team. That would have been smart. But, you know, here we are. Okay. Let's see what you've got move pool-wise. Used Crunch. Right, if it's got Crunch, it could be still anything. We don't really know that. So Thunder Wave you down. That's good. That's good. Okay, he's paralyzed and cannot move. Good. Now we have to switch to Dilong. Dilong has to survive a shot on the switch in, but that should be fine. Yeah. Rain Dance. Okay. It's got, if Rain Dance is the low, if Rain Dance is a move that it has that it, I think they're going to level 71 for some reason. I don't know why, but I think they're setting their move pool to that of level 71. So it should be Hurricane, Rain Dance, Tailwind, Crunch is what it should be. Now let's false swipes you down. There we go. Paralyzed and can't move. Great. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and switch to Aphrodite, set up an Aqua Tail and Aqua Ring, and exist forever and a day. The opponent's weak. No, they're not. Don't lie. Use Tailwind. Yes, alright, Tailwind, Crunch. So it's either Air Slash or Hurricane this thing has. Either way, it's fine. Let's Aqua Ring. I love the music, though. Pretty sweet. Surround itself with a veil of water. Use Crunch. We're fine. Don't get a defense drop. Still, though, I guess it's pretty apt that this thing has Rain Dance and Tailwind. It's literally setting up all of its things to create a hurricane. Perhaps that is what you wanted. Anyway, green and purple color scheme. Once again, didn't buy any timables because I'm an idiot. But yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a difficult one. I feel like Ultra is going to be, like, the best bet with you, because it's, like, it just feels like the right ball. Like, none of them really sit nicely. I mean, we could try a Premier Ball. Perhaps that is what you want. As a great being of destruction, flying through the air, creating hurricanes, torrential downpour. Nah. But what is it that your test is right now? Is it perhaps to just see if we can withstand the force of a hurricane? You've created all the conditions for it. Perhaps that is what you're concerned with. We flew headfirst on into the eye of the storm. Now you're going to make us suffer through what that means. Is that perhaps what you're going for? Possibly. We've had the rain. We've had the wind. There's the wind again. Tailwind petered out. So perhaps that is what it's going for. It's trying to, you know, see if we can weather out the storm. Well, considering the rain has stopped and the tailwind's petered out, I think that's safe to say that we have. Alright, fine. You haven't used Hurricane yet, have you? Perhaps that's what it wants to do. You want to use Hurricane. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to give you every opportunity to do so. And if that is the case, then you shouldn't get in this ball, should you? Thought as much. Go on, use Hurricane. Ah! Should have Hurricane. If it's level 71, it should have Hurricane. Defense fell, but yeah, it did 10 damage to us, so we're fine. I also don't want to, like, waste any of my things, so we kind of gotta sit it in there. You've crunched us, you've hit us hard, you've thrown a tantrum, and we've weathered through the storm. Yeah. Come on, use Hurricane. It's got Air Slash. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't have Hurricane, it has Air Slash. Huh. Very curious, then. Very curious indeed. Still, though, we've now weathered everything you've thrown at us. Air Slash, Crunch, Tailwind, Rain Dance. You've used everything, and you've shown you don't have enough to take us out. Now get in the ball. See? There we go. It wanted us to survive everything it threw at us. It threw the rain, it threw the wind, it threw biting us, it threw more wind at us. But it wasn't enough, and it was after it used Air Slash, that's when we got to that's when we got it. They've not been identified in Hoenn. That's fine. Let's give you a nickname. Tezcatlipoca is a central deity in the Aztec religion. His main festival was the Toxical ceremony celebrated in the month of May. One of the 4 seasons, the god of providence, he is associated with a wide range of concepts, including the night sky, the night winds, hurricanes, the north, the earth, obsidian, hostility, discord, rulership, divination, temptation, jaguars, sorcery, beauty, war, and conflict. Yes, quite the wide range of things, and I felt that a god literally involved with hurricanes and such things definitely is most fitting. So Tezcatlipoca, welcome. You should be into Shambhala, or maybe it's going to be... Nope, to Valhalla. Never mind, that's fine. Still, with this now, we've cleared up the storm for the most part. We've got 2 more that we can do. We've got the Fabled Cave, which we will be looking into. So we'll go ahead and drop on into the Fabled Cave. There we go. So we'll drop on down towards the Fabled Cave. We'll heal up, and then we can try and work out what this bloody thing's level is. Right, so first things first, we bag, we heal, everyone. We'll use some citrus berries because I'm lazy. You get that full heal, you get that full heal. Right, now what do we want to do then? So, this is, given this, yeah, no, that's, yeah, there we go, right, so we'll keep that up, and we'll keep you there, right, Reshiram's move pool, depending on what level it is, it should probably have a reasonable look. We might have to be really careful with Deethlong here. Like, really careful, because it's kind of difficult. It's really annoying. All my False Swipes users are weak to fire. Like, it's really unfortunate. I also think that what we're going to do is, we're going to switch Portunus into the front. You restore with an Oranberry... because that's fine. Just use that. 6 points. I want to give you a Focus Sash. Again, just because don't want to risk anything. Give you... No, that's the big route. Where's Focus Sash? Where's the Focus Sash? Oh, that's right. We have more than one of those. So, yeah. A, B, C, F. There we go. Focus Sash. Yep. So, holding Citrus Berry. Switch to 2. Yes. Portunus is going to lead here. I think as well then we want to swap the item on Deethlong to the Bright Powder. Just because there's some scary things that this thing can do to us. So kind of wanna swap the items around. So you, the Bright Powder, put you on the Choice Band, that's fine, because we're not likely gonna use Jotmanganda in this fight, they're mostly just a pivot. But that's okay. So, the area is filling with a blazing presence. Oh, this is terrifying trying to work out what goddamn moves these things have, but let's put our hand in the hole and take on the Reshiram. Okay, if it's level 50, there's the Turbo Blaze, radiating a blazing aura. Don't ask me what that means, I don't know. Thunder Wave, let's get that Thunder Wave off. Hopefully, we're fine here. Reshiram's Palace, use Fusion Flare. Fusion Flare is a level 50 move. This is gonna hurt. Kinda bad. Right. Now, Fusion Flare means that this thing is probably up to level 71, which means Fusion Flare, Dragon Pulse, Imprison, and Crunch. If that is the case, then it's going to be really difficult to want to go to Deethlong here. It's going to be so difficult. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to scout here a fair bit. We'll literally use Aphrodite to scout. And I think that'll be fine. Dragon Pulse, okay. That's also fine. Really annoying because if we'd have left Portunus in, they'd have lived. But that's okay. Happens. Right, fight. Aqua Ring. We just set up an Aqua Ring. I think this thing, if we look at the calc. Alright, Crunch. Okay, if that thing's got Crunch, it's annoying. Then the Crunch should mean that it's level 71, meaning it's got Imprison. So we know it's move pool. which is unfortunate, because now we've got to try and deal with that, which is not easy. So, Reshiram, blank set, level 50, and we'll go ahead and look at Aphrodite. So, yeah, Ice Beam won't kill, but that's assuming 31s across the board. Yeah, Ice Beam can kill if it crits, assuming that it's 0 special defense and HP. Surf definitely will, if that's the case. Yeah, if Ice Beam crits, it'll definitely kill, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I wonder then if Yomanganda, yeah, Yomanganda kills it every single time, just without fail. So, yeah, we can't really do that. That's unfortunate. I need to know if Dilong can survive that. Garchomp. If we look here, Dilong, and we want Dragon Pulse. It should live it, apparently. Yeah, it should live it, but that's assuming that it should live it. Because, yeah, it's 85%, and Dilong is... yeah, it should be doing 22% to us. It should be doing 22%. I think we're fine. That's assuming as well max attack and special attack there. I think we should be fine. We have 50 levels on the damn thing, but even so. Reshiram's paralyzed and can't move. Yeah. Now, click, false swipes. That's all we need to hit. False swipes. Dragon Claw does 300% this thing's health. That's pretty good. That was a crit. And it did about 75%. Dragon Pulse is gonna hurt. Yikes. Okay, that did 78. Dragon Pulse. That's a fairly low roll if that's 100% or max special attack. So that's fine. But yeah. Take it down. That's good. Used Fusion Flare. We don't take that much damage from Fusion Flare, so we're fine. Yep, nothing. Not very effective. Don't even care if you burn at that point. Right. Now we just go ahead and switch to Aphrodite. And now you can't do anything to us. Now, I will say, a pure white and red Pokemon is going in a Premier Ball. Like, there's no... I don't care. Yep, there's Imprison. We have no moves in common, so we're fine. We're just going to set up the Aqua Ring, just to make absolutely certain that there's no issues. Now, Reshiram. Let's have a look in at what Reshiram can do to us. So, Reshiram, the vast white Pokemon. Pokemon appears in Legend. It sends flares into the air from its tail, burning up everything around it. Reshiram's tail flares. The heat energy moves the atmosphere and changes the world's weather. Legendary Pokemon scorch the world with fire. It helps those who want to build a world of truth. Well, build a world of truth. Do you not think that is what I plan to do? And I have 100 Premier Balls. You're going in a Premier Ball. I don't care. You're going in a Premier Ball here. The world of truth. Is that what I have to show you? I have to show you my truths? It's legendary Pokemon scorched with fire. Yeah. Is that what you're after? You're seeking a world of truth. You're seeking a world that's built on that. So it's trust. And and what we have. Reshiram, have you not seen the trust I have put in my Pokemon? Or perhaps that's it. Perhaps that's part of this whole thing. The changing of the weather, changing the Pokemon. You want me to trust my Pokemon in this new scenario that I wasn't prepared for. That's what you're looking at here. You're all subtly expecting that. And I was doubtful on it. I was scared. I was concerned that my Pokemon wouldn't survive. You're asking me to just trust in this stuff. Not to look at any kind of results. To or any kind of other things. It's to trust that, right? Yeah. You've imprisoned. You've used Fusion Flare. It's not going to do enough. You're not going to be able to win this. Yeah, you've got crunches to go through. Like, we're fine. totally fine. And like I said, you are going in a Premier Ball. Trust me on this one. You will. But a world of truth is very important. A very, very important thing. I do definitely agree on that. There's so much shit. But that's getting into politics, and we shouldn't do that. That's bad. That's a bad one for the YouTube algorithm. YouTube hates you if you do that. But yes. World of truth. I was onto something about the idea of trusting things. Well, I trust my Pokemon because of the bond we've shared, the bond we've created. We've grown together on a mutual trust. You don't believe that, do you? We avoided the attack. Look at that! Yeah? There you go. Proof of the trust. Even if Aphrodite weren't to do that, it doesn't matter. I believe in them, and I believe in what we're capable of. This could be a tricky one then. What else is there when it comes to truth? We've already talked on the idea of justice and how we fight. We fight for a valiant cause. And if that's what need be, then that's what we do. Used Fusion Flare again. We avoided the attack. Brilliant. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Now, have you not seen what we've been doing throughout this entire thing? The trust with our friends. No, I guess you haven't. Let's see on the catch calc how it looks. Yeah, exactly 1 HP. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, it's a 4% chance. 4% chance. But you know what? I trust in what's capable here. 4%? Easy. We can get that. Like I said. Yeah, 2 Wiggles is... I don't know the chance on 2 Wiggles. Yeah, 2 Wobbles is an 11% chance. 3 Wobbles is a 5% chance. No Wobbles at all is 50% of the time. That's okay. It's okay. I trust you know what you're doing, Reshiram. I have faith in that. But it's not faith built on nothing. I think that's important when it comes to trust. Trust is something that... Perhaps that's what you're after, is it's an understanding of what trust is. Trust is something that everyone should have to a relative sense. However, truth and trust are something that's very important. But it's all built on truth, which I think comes into trust as well. Because the truth of the matter is, regardless of how many Pokeballs this or how many balls I throw, you have less moves than I have balls, which is pretty good. So, at the end of the day, it's your call. Used in prison. Actually, we can probably check how many moves this thing has. So it's got 5, 15, 20, 5, 40 moves. Okay, well, we know for a fact that it's not going to be down to 60 on this, but every time it's paralyzed is good. But truth comes with trust as well, and the truth of the matter is that I will outlast you, regardless of those things. Either you work with me, or you work against me. And at this point, it's working against me. And look what else you've done. You tried to scorch us asunder with fire after fire after fire. I've just stood there and laughed at you. You cannot stop us. That is the truth of the matter as well. Yeah, I'm concerned it's running out of moves. Yeah. Yeah. We know that 60's like the scary part here. And that's the truth. But what else do you want from me? How else can I work with you? We can do this. I know we can do this. The two of us together can do great things. What are you testing me on? And let's see. Zekrom was on the regard of mistakes and not being flawless and recognizing them. Perhaps that's something similar here that you're looking at. The idea of it's not just about mistakes, it's about things that you cannot plan for or couldn't have planned for, and recognizing that in those situations you got to think on the fly. Yeah. I'd like to think that I've certainly done that, and look at this! Look! I have been able to sit here and work out and learn and understand and adapt to this change that no one was expecting, to deal with this kind of thing. No. You do still have Dragon Pulses. Good. Good. I was worried you were out of those. Yeah. And yeah, I am being stubborn as well when it comes to the Premier Ball. I know there are other Pokeballs that have a better chance, but let's be honest here. It's better that this goes through this way. It looks better. It works better. Come on, Reshiram. Like, seriously, because if I wanted to, it's like, oh, just get like an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, it's like double the chance, but I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't think you want that either. I don't think you want that. Do you, Reshiram? Premier Ball. So let's work together in such a thing. You want to create a world of beauty. No, you want to create a world of truth, not beauty. Truth. I upset you there. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I wonder what happens if you imprison someone with imprison. Because I assume that they just can't use any of the moves. Huh. Yeah, I guess if you imprison all of their moves, they have to struggle, right? Huh. Anyway. Reshiram, you want to build a world of truth. You want to set the world afire. You can do either of those things. You can't do both of those things. Yeah. I think you realize that now. Come on, then. Come on, we're on 31 Premier Balls here. 31! It's pretty good. 50% chance within 15 balls, 95% chance within 61. We will not get to 61. But I believe in the truth and the understanding of the fundamentals of the world that you exist in. That is how this works. That is what this is all about. Or perhaps that is part of your test, Perhaps you're wanting me to not show my stubbornness and be willing to change. Is that something you're willing to do? Perhaps that is what you're trying to show me here. Stubbornness is not a good thing. So let's try the Ultra then. It shouldn't work because, yeah. Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Like, if I had timer balls, and it was turn 1000, it'd be a 13% chance. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Pokeball doesn't matter at all. It's just down to player preference. It'll make a minute change in difference here. What matters is the test you're trying to teach me. And I don't know what it is. Because this is about you, and what you are asking of me, not what I am asking of you. Yeah. Yeah. I told you, Premier Ball is what you're going in. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and say you will get in a Premier Ball. That's how this is gonna work. There is no debate on this. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. This is what will happen. Oh my god, it actually did. You just wanted me to recognize that sometimes you gotta be a little firm. You gotta say what will happen. That is the truth of things. I was getting very nervous for a second there that this thing was going to run out of moves. I was going to be so upset. Reshiram. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's give you a nickname. Veritas. The Roman mythology Veritas, which means truth, is the goddess of truth, the daughter of Saturn and mother of Veritas. She is also sometimes considered the daughter of Jupiter, or a creation by Prometheus. The elusive goddess is said to have hidden in the very bottom of a holy well. She is depicted as both a virgin dressed in white and as the naked truth, holding a hand mirror. Veritas is the name given to the Roman virtues of truthfulness, which was considered one of the many virtues any good Roman should possess. So yeah, that's the god of truth, a world surrounding around truth. Pretty good, pretty good. I like that. Veritas! Let's go ahead and send you on to Valhalla, whilst we're also going to do as well. Now we're going to need to go ahead and pick up the three Lake Guardians, to go ahead and pick up the last encounter for today. It also means we can go ahead and restock on some supplies of Pokeballs, specifically Timer Balls, because I really think I need them. So here we are back in Valhalla with our two new encounters that we have to go and look at. First, Tetskatlipoka. Let's have a look at you. Air/Crunch, Tailwind, Rain Dance, Hasty Nature, and Prankster. I believe Hasty is up speed minus defense based on its stats. So let's have a look and see if that's the case. Well, it certainly is. Now, as for its stats, they are... they're okay. There's some better, some worse. 26 HP, 9 attack, 31 defense, special attack and special defense, and 26 speed. All in all, it's okay. Not the best, not the worst. I've been saying that a lot, but 4-star hidden power psychic. It's pretty alright. I don't mind that. You were certainly the easier of the two that we ended up catching so far. And then there was you. You, Veritas. Jesus fucking Christ. Veritas. You certainly picked a hell of a goddamn time trying to deal with that. So, yeah. Let's see you. Bashful Nation, I think, is neutral, which it does appear to be. Yep, neutral. And having a look at some of its IVs then. 24 HP, 29 attack, 31 defense, special attack, special defense, and 6 speed. So by no means is this a speedy thing, but my goodness gracious me, that special attack is through the roof! So that's pretty good. Looking across the two of those, though, we've seen they're both looking around the level 71 move pools, as was Bennu as well. So that might give us some understanding for what's happening here, but I feel like this might be due to the fact that we messed around with time. And, well, we messed around with time in the last episode, and now technically by being in a different game, but with the same stuff, we're messing around with space. So, yeah, I kind of understand where that's going from. So now, we're gonna need the 3 Lake Guardians back in the team. That's a thing we're gonna need. So what I'm gonna do real quick is have a look at the Palkia. So if we have a look at Palkia, we should be able to work out what it is that its move pool should be. So assuming around level 70, it should be Hydro Pump, Spatial Rend, Aqua Tail, and Aura Sphere. So Aura Sphere makes things very difficult for false swipes, meaning that we kind of do need D-Long, but Aqua Tail, Spatial Rend, and Hydro Pump make it next to impossible to use that. Not fun. Not fun at all. The other option is we use a sleep powder, but then it's who the fuck do we use for a sleep powder when it comes to any of this stuff? We could use Tithonus here. Tithonus is certainly someone we could use. Sleep powder is an option. I think, though, that Yumkax is probably better, and the reason I say that is because flying helps with the Aura Sphere. Hydro Pump and Aqua Tail get dealt with it. Only Spatial Rend is a problem. So I think Sleep Powder might be better. Okay, so if sleep powder's better, we can go ahead, get rid of Jotmangand. You're not going to be that useful here. We'll get rid of Portunus. We will get rid of you as well. I think that having these here, though, is fine. The other thing we could look at here would be perhaps looking at Kraken, maybe using those to try and sort of stick around and stick in. We could also as well bring just some really... if we find something really bulky for special, that could be quite nice. I think that Ebisu is very good for that. Yeah, and recover with water absorb means that Aquatail... Yeah, actually, why are we just not bringing Ebisu? Ebisu is ridiculous here. So yeah, we'll bring Ebisu. We do need the 3 Lake Guardians. I think then we swap Aphrodite for Ebisu. We do need... a full swipe. So we'll put the 3 Lake Guardians in for now, because we know we definitely need those. We absolutely have to use those. We need a full swipes and some kind of paralysis is what we really need. We could end up using, like, we can't use Dazzling Gleam, that'll kill. Like, yeah, I think that it's got to be that we just, it's so difficult wanting to use that. It's so difficult wanting to use that. Like, full swipes is so important, and I need it on someone. I can't put it on 2D Gong. Like, 2D Gong's not going to help with that. Asi just dies if we hit any or the Aura Spheres, and there's 20 PP on that, so I cannot stall it in that. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, it's so... Like... I don't think that Lucario can learn it, and even if it can, we're still weak to the bloody fighting, which is not fun. Yeah, and Aura Sphere doesn't miss, so kind of unfortunate there. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot, so we might have to try and deal with this thing another way. Let's have a look at what Palkia is resistant to. Steel, fire, and water. So it is quad resistant to water and quad resistant to fire. So if it is quad resistant to fire, we got something that's got a fire move that's not 2D Gong. That's the thing. So we'll go ahead. I do think, yeah, we'll put away Sableye. We'll put you away, and we'll bring out you, because that's going to be important. We'll put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Now, it's just what we swapped the 2D Gong for. I suppose, actually, with everything that it's got, maybe we don't go for a sleep powder. I think we don't go sleep powder. That might be the thing that we're looking at, because Portunus can kind of tank some stuff, and it's resistant to steel. So maybe we do that, and then it's still just as difficult, because it's like, well, how do we deal with anything else? Because if we just do a quick calc, I mean... The Hydro Pump does like 14% to us, so I don't think it's necessarily a huge problem to use Declong. We'll check on Spatial Ren though. Yeah, Spatial Ren still does about 30%, but it's fine. Like, I think this is definitely the crew that we're going to be running with. Yumcax comes in, turn 1, Sleep Powder into U-turn, feels very good. So that's how we work it, and then Ebisu can just tank forever. I mean, 4 of the moves it can't hit us with, and the only one it can is Spatial Ren, so that works. Wide Lens works, they have no items, and we just need to item, no, item, take the leftovers, and shove it on you, item, give you the leftovers that were not down here. Oh yeah, I did also as well go and grab 99 timables, just in case. Just in case, you know. Anyway, we'll give you leftovers. So that should be pretty good then. So we'll lead Yumcax straight into a sleep powder. Get that off. If it uses one of 3 moves, we're fine. Spatial Ren's like the only one, at which point then we can switch. D-Long, full swipes, full swipes, full swipes. Like, we just have to deal with that. And I think that should be fine. I think that's about as best we can do right now. So now... now, let's go ahead and fly up and find the spatial distortion. Here we are then, once again, the huge gap in the sky, the space surrounding the gap is distorted as if it's somehow been twisted. Do you want to fly into the gap? Here we go! Here we go. Palkia. A wonderful white and purple Pokemon. Very nice. With pressure, which is kind of annoying for us. We're not leading. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't change who I'm leading. That's unfortunate. Yunkax, you're gonna have to tank a shot for us right now. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Very sorry. Yeah, Hydro Pump. Shouldn't do much. Yeah, doesn't do much at all to us. Right. Now, it does have Hydro Pump, which is the highest move it can learn, so we do know exactly what move pool this thing has. That's fine. Now we just Sleep Powder this thing. Come on, hit. It hit. That's good. Okay, now we're gonna assume 0 HP, 0 defense, 0 special defense. Acrobatics will kill if it's not holding anything, but it is. U-turn shouldn't kill. U-turn, even if it crits. So if U-turn crits, it has an 83% chance to kill, assuming 0 HP defense and in that situation. I don't believe that it's got that. U-turn. Come on. Holy fuck, that was terrifying. Right. Okay. D-long. Yeah. You woke up immediately, and you've got Earth Power, apparently. Wait. What? So it's got Earth Power. I have no idea what this thing's got then. It's got Hydro... What? I have no idea on the moves for this thing. I'm very confused. Let's just false swipes it down and get it over with. Like the music though. Hydro Pump. So it's got Hydro Pump and Earth Power, but those are 5 away from each other. Oh my... I don't understand anything. Yumcax, get out here and Sleep Powder. This is the only unfortunate thing with Sleep Powder. Is it can wake up. Aura Sphere. Uh-oh. Not very effective. Goodbye. Right. Sleep Powder. We got 24 of those. Well, 12 of those, effectively. Used Earth Power doesn't affect me. Do it again. Sleep Powder. Good. Right. Okay. Palkia. Alright. Palkia, level 50, exactly 1. Asleep. And let's see. We did turn 1 switch, Sleep Powder, U-turn, full swipe, switch, Sleep Powder. So we're on turn 7 here. Turn 7. It's a 15% chance, which can go up to, well, like an 18% chance after turn 10. So, yeah, I think, I mean, it is white as well. Premier Ball. I mean, we'll use Premier Balls until Timer Ball gets up. It's 7% chance right now. I think we should be okay. So, Premier Ball. Let's do this thing. Palkia, a being of space, you are forewarning me about messing with space and time. Is that what you're on about? I mean, let's have a read on some of this stuff as well. That would probably be useful. It might tell us a little something about them. See if we can learn something here. Has the ability to distort space, described as a deity, live in the gap of the spatial dimensions parallel to ours. It appears in mythology. Legendary Pokemon Sinnoh. Is that what you're on about? Are you here to test my hubris? You've seen me manipulating space and time and are upset at that? You wish to show me that it was wrong to do that? I trust me, I am very much aware now. I ain't messing with this shit again. This shit is not to be messed with or trifled with. Yeah, I think it likes that. Palkia woke up, used Earth Power. Okay, well. We just Sleep Powder again. Yeah. I think we're onto something there, though. Do not mess with space-time. Or any of that. This warping reality. I warped it myself, and now you're showing me what happens when someone warps it back. If someone bends the rules, you bend them back. You're a warning. You're a threat. Here you are. Fuck yeah. Oh boy! That! How the fuck did we get that in 3 balls? I don't know! I'ma fucking take it. Palkia, thank you. Your warning will not go unheard. Aether. In Greek mythology, Aether is one of the primordial deities. Is the personification of the upper sky. He embodies the pure upper air that gods breathe as opposed to the normal air breathed by mortals like Tartarus and Erebus. Aether may have also shrines in ancient Greece, but has no temples and is unlikely to have a cult. But the upper sky, the echelon in which all other deities can exist, the space out there and beyond. There we go, Aether, Palkia. Holy shit, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, and so with that, we have finished off everything on Rootle Ruby. Now the warning has been heard. I ain't messing with space-time no more. We will land, and we will be done with it. Thankfully. Hopefully, that is all she wrote on such things, because my goodness gracious me, that is terrifying. Now we just got to go ahead and have a look at them and see exactly what it is that they are doing. We'll go ahead and make a save here. Save the game. Open up PKX one last time. And we can get to have a look at how things are going then with Palkia or Aether, the last of them. Let's put you in Shambhala. Serious nature, that is neutral with pressure. That certainly was feeling a mounting pressure from that. I will tell you that for free. No telepathy, but that's fine. And serious nature is neutral. Earth power, aura sphere, spatial rend, and hydro pump. Is that what it's supposed to have? That's what it's supposed to have, isn't it? No, because it's supposed to, is it what it's supposed to have? Yeah, that's the normal one! Well, I'm so confused! Why is that one normal, but none of the others were? Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. It was your warning. You were fucking with me on all the other ones to show that it was a threat. I have definitely learnt that. Still, let's have a look and see those stats. 9 HP, 31 attack, 2 defense, 31 special attack and special defense, and 2 speed. 2 stars psychic. Kinda meh, but once again, a through-the-roof special attack, so pretty good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end things off here. Next time, we have the finale on going ahead and catching on legendaries. We have only 4 more remaining. Likely 3, because one of those we're likely not going to get. Cresselia's kind of a bitch to catch, or even get it to show up. So, next time, the last episode before we start taking on the gyms. Until then, that's where we're going to end things off here. If you have made it this far into the video, then do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and to share this stuff so people know that it exists. It really helps out, because we all know the YouTube algorithm isn't going to do that. Still, my name has been SuperSonicBlur. You nerds have been a fantastic audience, and I shall see you all next time.